It's early. I just arrived at the studio. I'm going to do this video quick because I know if I wait until the afternoon, everything here at the studio will be hectic. So I know myself. I will not have the time to sit and properly speak with you. When I started reading My Dreadful Darling by H.G. Carlin, I paused this book. If you don't know why, go watch some of the old videos, not that old, some of the recent ones I post. I'm sure you will find out one that tells you why I paused the book. But I said that I wanted to make more updates while I was half through the book, for example, it's the case today, or whatever I am on the book. If I wanted to make an update, I would make an update. For a long time, I always thought I need to finish the book so I can talk about it. No, we can make an update. We can speak about our opinions at the time being. So here I am with my coffee as usual, and we are going to talk about this book. I am at 50%. Exactly. And we need to talk about it. So you understand why I usually forget everything. I mean, everything. Making updates, reading updates, it's one of them. One of the things I forget. And this one I remember because I really wanted to talk about it. Let me just start by saying I'm happy with this book. I don't know how I could wait so long to read this. I had always a good feeling about this book, and it stayed so long, as I already said 1,000 times, on my Amazon wish list. So, and I'm happy to say that it's the second one that I'm really enjoying. I mean, as a dark fantasy, because I was having a hard time enjoying fantasies, no matter if it was a romantasy or dark fantasy. I wasn't enjoying any of it. But the thing is, I already DNF'd 2 thrillers this year. So I don't know if it's a fantasy problem or it's me problem in general. I mean, actually, I don't think so because I read other awesome books that I did not DNF. So I am 50%. This is dark fantasy. And as I already said, it was Crown Me Dead and Crown Me Yours that took me out of the hole I was in because I couldn't read fantasy. Nothing was filling my cup. And those two books did it. That's why I decided to finally pick up this one because it's a dark fantasy also and romantasy. I wanted to give it a shot now that I was on the mood for a dark fantasy because the other one was so good. They are different, okay? They are completely different. I love this because I love the main character. I mean, this is enemies to lovers. We are at 50%. They are still enemies and married. What? That's something I didn't felt with My Dreadful Darling. My Dreadful Darling is supposed to be enemies to lovers. It's a dark romance. It's not a fantasy. But I am at, I think, 15 or 17%, and you don't feel enemies. That's my opinion. So, back to this book. As you know, I have a problem with reading more than one book at the same time. This book made me pause the other ones, and I'm finally reading just one book, and I love it. I need to say I love it, but I don't know if this will stick again. I think I probably will be back to reading 3 books at a time. But at the moment, I'm giving my full attention to this one. I mean, it's heavy. Wait. I'm gonna put the photo here because it's heavy. This is a girl who lives in a powerful family. She doesn't know who to trust. I mean, she does, but you can feel that between the lines, she doesn't agree with everything that happens in her life, in her family. She ends up doing things on her own way, and she has also secrets to her own family. I'm trying not to give you spoilers. Something happened on that city, you know? And after a while, people who they thought were dead appear again. And she needs to marry her enemy. She needs to marry her enemy because of her family. So they can join forces. But he marries her because he has his own agenda. But she also has her own agenda against him. But I mean, you feel this. I mean, the writing, I love the writing. It's straightforward. This is a dark fantasy, but I had moments where I laugh because they are funny. I mean, you can see the difference between characters. Her character, I love the female main character. I love her. And him also. I love I don't know when was the last time I said this. I love every character in this book because they all have their own character, their own way of making jokes. She is awesome. I am in love with her, you know? even with the toxicity, because she has a power, and that is not spoiler, it's on the cover. But there's a lot of nuances about this power she has. It's not just that. You need to read it to understand it. The way the relationship is developing, it's really well done, and you can feel the enemies, but you can also feel the tension, the sexual tension, because there is some of that spicy stuff, and it's really well done. I just can't explain you without saying go read it. And I am at 50%, so I better not be disappointed. The thing is, this is book one. I'm reading it and thinking, this is really developing the relationship on the first book. I mean, the book doesn't say book one. I don't know if it was supposed to be one, but I read somewhere that it's supposed to be book one. I don't know if they can be read as a standalone or not. I am going to make another research and put it here on the screen. Now she lives with him on this land that they didn't know still existed. She needs to find stuff about him, about them, about their lives, and he needs to do the same with her, through her. But along the way, there's a lot of stuff happening, a lot of feelings happening, and I love the way she writes it, because you can feel the tension, you can feel that they hate each other, but they also are physically attracted to each other. The way she puts little hints about the emotional side of things, because you have the hate, the physical attraction, and then you have the real love, where you can see through what they're saying the love for the character between the sexual tension, the hate, and everything. So I think the percentage from each point, it's on point. You know what I mean? There is not love still, but there is. Now I'm starting to see that he cares, but he doesn't want to care. And there is something that makes that he can care, at least until now, from what I know. Because something happened to him a long time ago. A lot of things on his physiology changed. No spoilers. I said no spoilers. So now he's looking for her in this scene where I am right now in the middle. He's looking for her because she wants to go out. She doesn't want to stay home the whole day, because her life where she lived before was full of adrenaline and stuff to do, and she had her own agenda. Now she is in his room, and now she ran away, and her bodyguard and his friends are looking for her, and I know where she is. And it's really funny, actually, because that's the thing I love in this book. You have the tension, you have everything, but at the same time you are splintered with funny things the characters say, and you aren't expecting it. And that that makes the book even better. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm very curious, because I know, girl, I know they will love each other and they will kill everyone. I can feel they love each other. I still feel the hate, the tension, everything, but I know they will kill everyone who tries to hurt the other. Yeah, that's my update. I hope you read it, although I'm at 50%. I am recommending it to you so you can see how much I'm enjoying it. Tell me what you are reading in the comments down below. Tell me if you already read this book, what you think about it, and bye.